Hey guys!
We're here today to do a video from a band that finished in first place in our Patreon poll of the week, and it's none other than Aephanemer, a band that comes from France, a country that's given us such people as Angela Merkel, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Cristiano Ronaldo, Boris Johnson, Donald Trump, all great Frenchmen.
Yeah.
And French ladies, whatever.
French people.
French people in general. Man, that country has given us so much.
Yeah.
So much. So much. And it keeps on, it's a giver.
They're a giver, yeah.
Yeah, France is definitely a giver. The name of the song is Antigone, which I believe is a song about Anti who left Blood Red Hourglass, because when he left, everybody on the Facebook page was like, Antigone?
Antigone?
Antigone? What happened? Why did he leave? Where did he go? What have you done? Why is Antigone? So maybe this video, this song will finally answer some questions about why Anti left Blood Red Hourglass. There's only one way to find out.
There is only one way to find out, but going into this, I'm going to think not.
Okay, you're going to say no?
Yeah.
You know, it's a 50-50.
It is always a 50-50.
It is a 50-50. All right, on that note, let's press play and let's check this out. don't think anything else. No. I guess it's safe to say that they did not answer the question why NT left Blood Red Hourglass, but I guess you were right. I'll take a mulligan on that. Okay. So it is what it is. But the scenery, even before we talk about the song, the scenery of this video is magnificent.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Looks like something out of like an Indiana Jones movie or something.
I was going to say more, the History Channel with one of their...
I know, but Indiana Jones, like, it's all about
yeah,
history.
I know, but I'm saying the History Channel with one of their, weird shows about aliens and stuff. They would go to this cavern.
Yeah, George... Sombolopoulos or whatever his name is, he would go there. Yeah, he would go there and see the graffiti and say, "See, this is an alien depiction of a."
Or that big human the big guy made of stone is like, you see this? This is actually not stone. This is a real giant from the
that turned into stone.
That turned into stone, yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
So you can't like do anything about him because he's stone now.
By the way, I was watching one of his episodes not too long ago. And now there's a theory that there's 3 different alien races that are fighting for the supremacy of Earth. The Greys, the reptiles, and then there's the other ones that look like the guy from Castlevania. Maybe they're vampires from space. I don't know. So now he's gone like...
Vampires from space.
So now he's gone into a whole new thing where there's like 3 different races. And we are kind of like the spawn of those races, like they combined like DNA.
We are the World Cup, and these races are fighting over to win the supremacy of us.
They think very highly of themselves. You know what I mean? I don't think any race that's far superior than us. I mean, if they can discover us, they're superior than us. I don't think there's not much here to get.
There's not much, yeah.
We're kind of like human waste at this point in time.
It's like you were walking down the street and you saw a nice rock, like.
Some people collect rocks.
Yeah, I know.
That was perhaps not your best analogy, but okay, I'll take it.
But why? Okay, but that also brings me into why do people collect certain rocks?
Okay. You can never underestimate people's stupidity. Let's move on. Okay. So this song did not answer the question, but it did answer a few things. Which, if you remember the first video that we did, which was the first single for this upcoming album that's coming out now in November. I can't remember. I think it's the 19th of November the album comes out on Napalm Records. The first one, I said something, and then you corrected me, and you emphasized on what I had said, but with better words. And you said that the first single had a little bit of an Insiferum vibe, had a little bit of a folky vibe.
I do remember this. Yeah.
Do you remember that? Because I said Illstorm. You're like, Illstorm? They're not fucking pirates. They're French, but they're not pirates.
Yeah, no, they're musketeers.
Exactly. All for one and one for all. It's like a big circle jerk. So you said Insiferum. And I was like, fuck yeah, you're right. Never mind WhatsApp and all those weird messages back and forth with Glory Hammer.
Which we didn't know at the time.
You said Insiferum, and I was like, fuck yeah, Insiferum. What do you think about this one? Because I feel like it's going in the same vibe.
I think so too. I was going to say Insiferum again, but I forgot I already said it before. Yeah, like even the whole chorus having, by the way, the chorus was amazing. Yeah, the whole
that melody is fucking
It's very folky, but at the same time, it has a nice vibe to it that doesn't make it overly folky. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yes.
But it doesn't feel like a folk song. It feels like a song that has folk DNA in it.
So let me throw this at you. You mentioned Insiferum. I'm going to mention another band because I really feel like this album, their previous record was more like your not run of the. I hate saying run of the mill because it was a very good album.
Because
so it's not run of the mill.
Because run of the mill makes it seem like it's
mundane.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. So the previous record was a little bit more straightforward melodic death metal. Right? It had some symphonic elements because they always had like the keyboards and orchestrations.
Yeah.
But it was perhaps not as prevalent as it is in these 2 singles. I kind of feel like they're going more towards a mixture between Flesh God Apocalypse and Insiferum.
Especially with that chorus.
Yeah.
The chorus in this song, with the what's it called? What is it? It's the choir. It's the choir.
Choir? I didn't hear a choir. Was there a choir?
In the chorus. It was like a choir type, because...
Those clean vocals.
There was clean vocals, but there was multiple of them.
Okay, fine.
You were looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, okay, fine.
No, sorry. I knew what I heard. And it was like a choir of vocals. I know it was probably like 1 or 2, but the way the vocals were coming across, it made it seem like
there was multiple.
Because the song opened up a lot more. So
I was surprised with those clean vocals, by the way.
I was very surprised, but I love them because
it was a nice little touch.
Because at times it was just them, but then the harsh vocals would also kind of step in. So it'd be you get clean vocals and you get harsh and you get clean vocals, but the clean vocals that came in would leave a dust behind.
Yeah, they lingered.
As the harsh vocals came in.
And it was just like really sporadic, which made it really interesting. So I listening to this song, I really feel like they've gone now perhaps with this record and they created this sound for themselves that has like symphonic death metal elements, but it also has, you know, folk melodic death metal elements. Like Aephanemer is a folk melodic death metal band. They're not just a straight up, they're not Corpaclani. They're not just a straight up folk band. So I really feel like they're kind of, with this album, they're kind of merging these two sounds, these two worlds together. It works really well for them. The clean vocals I thought was such a nice little touch for this song.
Because they were like opera clean vocals.
A little bit, eh?
They weren't like normal, you know, clean vocals. That's why I thought
it was like a glass shattering.
Yeah, that's why I thought of choir, because choirs I always think of those high pitched, you know, operatic vocals.
By the way, speaking of thinking of that, the last video that we did from Sabaton, those vocals when the credits were rolling out, that was not a choir. It was just one person singing. That was
really?
Floor. That was Floor.
Oh.
Hans called his wife over and is like, "Hey, you know, we could use your voice here. I heard you can sing."
But
it
felt
bit.
like more people, just like in this one.
It did feel like more people,
like
because her voice really carries it.
Yeah.
Maybe there was some layers to it.
Maybe.
So even though it was just her singing, there was some layers to it.
Yeah,
maybe
they
the same thing
a couple times.
Yeah, maybe there's the same thing here. Even though it's just one voice, there's a few layers in there. It gives you that sense of.
Yeah, it felt big.
It felt big. But I liked it though.
Yeah.
And that guitar, that riff is magnificent.
Yeah.
The guitar playing overall on this track is phenomenal. I really love the guitar playing on this track, and I enjoy the drums because the drums were controlled, but every so often they would come in at a little bit.
The rails a little bit.
A little bit, eh? They got a little bit heavier every so often, and that's also a nice little change so that the song doesn't become repetitive and mundane all the way through. This song was really good. I mean, the first one was good. Both singles have been really good.
Yeah.
And both singles are starting to paint the picture, which I think it's the picture that the record is going to offer to the listener, which is this, you know, folky nature, symphonic death metal sound. And I'm totally cool with it.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, these guys could do whatever. I really like this band. And they're such nice people. And I've got to see them live. I saw them live before the pandemic. Great people, great live band, great sound. What can I say? A bunch of lovely croissants.
Croissants, yeah.
Or baguette. With some bourg.
With some bourg.
With lots of bourg. I love my bourg. I love my bourg spread. Spread that bourg. That's what I always get when I go to Portugal on my vacation.
No, vacation?
Yeah, my as minhas vacances. That's how Portuguese people.
Yeah.
You know, we butcher the French.
I'm surprised you can't speak more French because it's just Latin.
I can't speak Latin either. What's your fucking point?
I don't know, but you would think some words would
Just
carry
because-
over.
just because I
know
speak
you can
Portuguese,
yeah, but I know you can understand some Spanish and speak.
Oh,
some
Spanish and Portuguese is way closer than French.
I know, but you would think like
I have
some...
family in France.
Oh, but you only know
by
a
the
couple
way.
words in French. Yeah, but you only know a couple words in French. You would think some words would carry over to Portuguese.
Ah oui, hein?
Ah oui, yeah.
Yeah. On that note, mes amis, we're going to call it a day. And we'll see you guys at the next video. But let us know your thoughts on this latest from Aephanemer. See you guys.
See ya.